Is Project 2025 really happening? Well, there's a tracker for that, and it's terrifying. The link is right above my head. I would highly recommend checking it out so you can see for yourselves exactly how it's progressing. Out of 317 goals laid out in the far right's 900-page blueprint, 116 are already marked as done, and 63 of them are in progress. That's nearly half the plan already baked into our government. And we're not just talking little things. These are massive structural shifts: dismantling civil rights protections, rolling back environmental safeguards, slashing public programs, and concentrating power into the hands of the president. At the center of this is Russ Vought, Trump's former budget director. He is the architect driving these changes, reviving Schedule F, renamed and repackaged to make it easier to fire career civil servants and replace them with political loyalists. This is such bullshit. And then there's DOGE, a bureaucratic bulldozer, pushing through mass layoffs and restructuring. Together, DOGE and Vaught's Office of Management and Budget are turning the federal workplace into a weapon that answers only to the executive branch. What the hell happened to Congress and the Senate and our government? The tracker shows that this is not just a theory, that this is action. Across 34 federal agencies, Project 2025's wish list is being checked off, one by one. Immigration crackdowns, deregulation, dismantling DEI, you name it, it's in motion. Trump once tried to distance himself from Project 2025 during the campaign. But once in office, nearly 2/3 of his early executive orders lined up perfectly with this blueprint. So if anybody tries to tell you that Project 2025 is just some think tank fantasy, show them the receipts. You gotta start doing some research about Project 2025. As long as you're not paying attention and you're too busy dealing with all the other shit that he's throwing at you, he's gonna get it through. He's gonna get it through, and we're not gonna have a government left. The only thing that's going to be left is the executive branch, and everything has to go through the president, which is exactly how he wants to set up for J.D. Vance, who's going to come in next, because he's not going to last the 4 years. And he knows it. J.D. Vance is going to take over, and all this stuff is already set up for J.D. Vance, and J.D. Vance will not leave office in 29. This is set up so that they can stay permanently. And I don't know how else to make it more clear to you that this shit is real. It's happening now. And get off your fucking asses and start doing research and start stopping this, because if you don't, we're not going to have a republic anymore. All right? How much clearer can it get? You want facts? You want links? I can offer everything to you. All right? I am not bullshitting. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not fear mongering. This is scary shit, but only because what's really scary is that nobody is doing anything or saying anything or even as much as researching this shit. The more I learn, the scarier it gets, because not that I'm learning what they're doing, but I'm learning that how many people are not taking this seriously. And hang in there, guys. There's more coming. There's a lot more coming. Not just from me, but there's a lot more coming in this country, especially if we don't wake up soon. More to come.